to the DriveAxleBreakz, where there are 7 components to check: the air line, the ABS line, the brake chamber, the slack adjuster, the push rod, the brake drum, and the brake lining. When checking the air line, check to make sure it's not cut, frayed, or leaking. It should be securely mounted on both ends. The ABS line can't be cut or frayed. It can't be corroded or have any exposed wires. It should be securely mounted on both ends. The brake chamber can't be cracked or broken or have any visible damage, including dents. It should be securely mounted. Make sure to listen for any audible air leaks. When you check the slack adjuster, make sure it's not cracked, broken, or bent. It should have no visible damage and must be securely mounted without missing parts. There should be no more than 1 inch of free play when pulled by hand with the brakes released. It must be properly greased. The push rod is at the back of the brake chamber. It can't be cracked, broken, or have any visible damage. It should be securely mounted. With the brakes released, the push rod should not move more than 1 inch. Next, the brake drums. It should not be cracked, broken, or dented. Clear any debris around the drum, and there can be no oil leaking from the inner seal. Be sure you know the differences between a drum brake and a disc brake. Drum brakes have slack adjusters, disc brakes don't. Lastly, the brake lining. The lining cannot be cracked or broken, and no parts should be missing. There should be no grease or oil or debris present around the lining. The linings themselves should be no less than 1/4 of an inch thick. An important part of the brake lining is the return spring. It should not be cracked or broken or have any visible damage. It should be securely mounted. Here's a review of the drive axle brake checks. There are 7 spots you need to pay attention to: the air line, the ABS line, the brake chamber, the slack adjuster, the push rod, the brake drum, and the brake lining.